Okay, so picture this, guys. Imagine a world where humanity is stuck underground. Not in a cool, let's build a secret base kind of way. More like the surface is a mythical place our grandparents whispered about way. That's where we start with, or just for those of us who love awesome shorthand, this anime is like a shot of pure adrenaline straight to your geeky heart. It's loud, it's vibrant, and it's got more spirit than a stadium full of cheering fans. It's a story about breaking free, believing in yourself, and giant robots. Yes, giant robots powered by fighting spirit, how cool is that? This isn't just any anime, it's an experience, a feeling, a battle cry. When you first dive in, you might think, okay, underground village, a kid with a drill, seems pretty standard. But oh my friends, you're in for a wild, universe-spanning ride. Grabs you by the collar and yells, "Believe!" It's about pushing past your limits even when those limits seem like an entire sky made of solid rock. It's about the little guy, or in this case, the little digger, finding something incredible. It's a tale that starts small and humble but explodes into something so epic, so grand, it literally redefines the word scale in anime. Seriously, the scope just keeps getting bigger and bigger. The energy of this show is just infectious. You can't watch an episode without feeling a surge of excitement, maybe even wanting to stand up and shout along with the characters. Let's talk about the heart and soul of this adventure, our main dudes. First up we have Simon. He's a young digger from an underground village. Super shy, kinda unsure of himself at first. He's used to the dark, the dirt, and just quietly doing his job, digging tunnels. Simon isn't your typical brash hero right out of the gate. He's more of an introverted soul, finding solace in the rhythmic work of his drill. But, and this is a big but, he has this amazing talent with his drill and an inner strength he doesn't even know he possesses yet. He's the kind of character you just want to root for, to see him grow and find his voice, because you sense there's something truly special hidden inside him, waiting to erupt. Then there's Kamina. Oh, Kamina. He's the complete opposite of Simon. He's loud, he's flamboyant, he's got charisma pouring out of his ears, and he wears those awesome pointy sunglasses. He's Simon's bro, his sworn brother, and the self-proclaimed leader of Team Gurren. Kamina dreams of the surface world, a place most villagers think is just a myth. He's all about guts, spirit, and believing in the Simon that Simon can't see yet. Kamina is the spark, the fire starter, the guy who kicks reason to the curb and goes for the impossible. He's the one who inspires everyone around him to reach higher, to fight harder, and to never, ever give up, no matter how crazy the odds might seem. And we absolutely cannot forget the amazing Yoko Littner. She bursts onto the scene, quite literally, from the surface world. She's a skilled sniper, rocking a bikini top and shorts, and she's incredibly capable and level-headed, especially compared to Kamina's glorious recklessness. Yoko is more than just eye candy, she's a vital member of the team, often providing the much-needed pragmatism and firepower. The story kicks off in Jiha Village, a tiny subterranean settlement where life is, frankly, a bit dull and cramped. Simon is just doing his digger thing, day in and day out, when he unearths something extraordinary. A small, drill-shaped key, the core drill. And then, boom, he finds a tiny little mecha, a gunman, which Kamina promptly names Lagann. It's like finding a legendary sword in a dusty attic, but it's a robot face. This discovery is the catalyst, the spark that ignites the whole crazy adventure. Shortly after, their village is attacked by a giant gunman from the surface, and this is when Yoko crashes into their lives, literally fighting it off. This event shatters their small confined world and propels them upwards. With Kamina's boundless enthusiasm and Simon's newfound mecha, they, along with Yoko, break through the ceiling of their underground world and emerge onto the surface. And wow, what a surface it is. It's vast, dangerous, and ruled by these tyrannical beings called Beastmen, who pilot larger, more menacing gunmen. The Beastmen are commanded by the Spiral King, Lord Genome, who has forced humanity to live underground. The initial shock of this new world, the open sky, the constant threat, it's a huge adjustment. But Kamina, ever the optimist, sees it as a grand adventure, a chance to liberate humanity and claim the surface for themselves. This is where the real fight begins, folks. Their journey isn't just a straight line to the big bad guy. Oh no, that would be too simple for. They travel, they meet other humans who have been fighting their own battles, and they start to form Team Gurren, later Team Dai Gurren. Kamina, with his incredible charisma, manages to unite various pockets of resistance. A pivotal moment is when Kamina hijacks a gunman and, through sheer willpower and awesomeness, combines it with Simon's Lagann to form Gurren Lagann. This mecha becomes their symbol of hope and rebellion. Section 4. The Spiral of Power. Themes that resonate deeply within our souls. At its very core is a blazing anthem to courage. It's about facing your fears, even when you're trembling, even when the odds are stacked impossibly high against you. Kamina embodies this from the get-go with his famous line, "Kick logic to the curb and do the impossible." He teaches Simon and us that courage isn't the absence of fear, but the will to act despite it. This theme is constantly reinforced as Simon gradually steps out of Kamina's shadow, finding his own brand of courage, a quieter, more determined strength that eventually grows to rival and even surpass his bros. The show screams that bravery is a choice, one you make every single day. Then there's the incredible theme of growth and evolution, personified by the spiral itself. Spiral power is literally the power of evolution, of DNA, of sentient beings striving to improve and reach further. Simon's journey is the ultimate example of this. He starts as a timid boy, overshadowed and hesitant, but through trials, losses, and the unwavering belief of his friends, he transforms into a confident leader, a beacon of hope for all humanity. This growth isn't just about power levels, it's about emotional maturity, self-belief, and understanding one's place in the universe. The show beautifully illustrates that change and development are not just possible, but essential for survival and progress. Friendship and bonds are the unbreakable threads that weave this whole epic tapestry together. The relationship between Simon and Kamina is legendary, a brotherhood built on mutual respect and inspiration. Kamina believes in Simon when Simon doesn't believe in himself, and Simon's loyalty to Kamina is absolute. But it's not just them. The entire team Gurren becomes a found family. They fight for each other, support each other, and grieve together. Section 5. A visual spectacle, the unique animation that defines an era. Okay, let's talk about the look of, because holy moly, it's a feast for the eyes. Studio Gainax and later Trigger, formed by ex-Gainax members who worked on this, have a very distinct, dynamic style, and is a prime example of their genius. The animation is bold, it's energetic, and it's not afraid to get a little wild and exaggerated for maximum impact. Think sharp angles, incredibly expressive characters, and action sequences that move at a breakneck pace. It's not always about perfectly smooth, fluid motion in the traditional sense. Sometimes it's about conveying raw power and emotion through stylized, impactful keyframes. It's pure visual adrenaline. The character designs are iconic. Kamina's ridiculously cool sunglasses and cape, Simon's goggles, Yoko's distinctive outfit, they are instantly recognizable. But it's not just the main cast, even the supporting characters and the villains have memorable, often larger-than-life designs. The mecha designs are also super unique. Lagann starting as just a head, then combining with Gurren, and then the subsequent increasingly insane combinations. They are creative and just plain awesome. The gunmen piloted by the beastmen are often animalistic and fierce, perfectly reflecting their nature. Each design element feels purposeful, contributing to the show's over-the-top, high-energy aesthetic that perfectly matches its themes. What really makes the animation stand out is its sheer, unadulterated passion. You can feel the animators pouring their hearts into every scene. When a character shouts, their entire body contorts with the force of it. When there's an explosion, it's not just a bang, it's a visual symphony of light and debris. Section 6. Pierce the Heavens. Why is an unmissable journey for your heart? So, after all that, why should be at the very top of your must-watch list? Well, if you're an anime fan, it's a modern classic. A benchmark for hype and heart. It takes familiar tropes, mecha, a young hero's journey fighting an oppressive regime, and cranks them up to 11, then breaks the knob right off. It's a show that understands what makes anime exciting and delivers it in spades. The sheer, unadulterated passion infused into every aspect of this series is something that resonates deeply with anyone who loves the medium. It's a celebration of what anime can achieve when it dares to dream big. For newcomers, is an incredible entry point into the world of anime. Yes, it's over the top, but its core messages of courage, friendship, and self-belief are universal. You don't need to be a seasoned otaku to get swept away by Simon's growth or Kamina's infectious spirit. The story is easy to follow in its initial stages, gradually building complexity without ever losing its emotional core. It's exciting, it's funny, it's heartbreaking, and it's ultimately incredibly uplifting. It's the kind of show that can make you fall in love with anime for the first time, showing you just how powerful and moving animation can be. This show is more than just entertainment, it's an emotional experience. It will make you laugh out loud with its absurd humor and Kamina's sheer audacity. It will make you grip your seat during its mind-blowingly epic battles. And yes, it will probably make you cry, both tears of sorrow and tears of pure, unadulterated joy and triumph.